Hello, guys and gals. Welcome to Gillette House. My name is Dr. Frank Dobson, aka Dr. D. I've been faculty head of house here in Gillette since 2008 when the Commons opened. I'm also faculty head. I'm also director of the Bishop Joseph Johnson Black Cultural Center. I also teach at Fisk University here in town. And this semester I'm also be teaching for Vanderbilt's Lifelong Learning Project. In addition to that, I'm a writer and a scholar, and I want to talk with you about scholarship. According to the Vanderbilt Community Creed, scholarship is a pursuit of knowledge in an environment of academic freedom. Members of our community engage in a partnership of learning in which the exploration of ideas is encouraged and protected. But I want to say to you from my heart that there are several things about our community creed and the tenet of scholarship. We are all scholars here. Your scholarship is what helped you gain admittance to Vanderbilt, and it is your scholarship which will allow you to flourish. Indeed, some might say it's your scholarship that's going to keep you here. As a published writer and scholar, I love scholarship, but I also hate it. Why? Because it can be hard work. Sitting alone at a computer or reading and highlighting salient points from an article, which will help strengthen my thesis, or in your case, your papers. Scholarship is hard work, which requires commitment, but scholarship is also rewarding. And you may think that the reward is simply the grade you earn, but I would argue that it's more than that. The intrinsic reward of scholarship is the knowledge gained. This is knowledge that will stay with you and strengthen you long after the grade you have earned is forgotten. I was thinking about this and thinking about the grades I earned decades ago when I was a college student. I can't remember necessarily the grades I earned without looking at the transcript, but I can remember the knowledge, the authors, the time in the library, and indeed that's one of the intrinsic rewards of scholarship. And additionally, scholarship is about the feeling of satisfaction when you've typed that final word, when you reread that final draft, and when you know that you've done your best work. The intrinsic and lasting reward of scholarship is your participation in that partnership of learning, where now your ideas are shared with others, your professor, your peers, and indeed your own future steps, as each scholarly endeavor by all of us helps lay a foundation of accomplishment and excellence. Again, welcome to Vanderbilt and Gillette House.
Hello, my name is Holly Pritchard, and I'm the area coordinator for Gillette, Murray, and Sutherland. I'm very pleased to be sitting here in the Gillette head of house apartment, and I get to talk to you today about celebration and what celebration could mean to you all and what I think that it means to me. I know for a fact that celebration is not only just an important part of college, but it's an important part of the human experience. And so when you get to Vanderbilt, you'll have many things that you'll want to celebrate. And then, of course, the final big celebration happens when you walk across the big stage and you're wearing your fun little cap and gown and you get your degree and you're surrounded by your friends and family in that celebration of graduation. But to kind of rewind before that, there are many small moments that I would encourage you to celebrate while you're here. And some of those moments, as I was thinking back to my college experience, celebrate making new friends. And you can celebrate that in different ways. Celebrate that by going to the Commons Center and getting some lunch. You can celebrate acing that first test by taking a much-deserved nap afterwards. Yeah, say it again. You can celebrate, and this is my favorite one, you can celebrate that feeling when you come back from winter break, because I think first semester there's so many things that feel new to you for the first time, and even though you might think you have it all figured out after a few weeks, there's still those bumps in the road where you're like, I didn't see that coming. But when you come back, you know, that second semester and you have that one semester under your belt, you kind of come back like a pro. You come back feeling acclimated, and you come back feeling a part, most definitely a part of the community and a part of the Vanderbilt way. So celebrate that. Celebrate that by joining new student organizations, or by taking on a leadership role, or by looking to be an RA, all of that fun stuff. But celebrate those fun times. Also, I was thinking about celebration, and I thought it's necessary to celebrate yourself, but it's also necessary to celebrate others. And you can do this by celebrating the similarities you have with people, and you can also celebrate the differences you have with people. That's one of the parts about coming to school that you find, is that not everyone is the same. So you can celebrate the same holidays with your groups of friends, or you can celebrate holidays that you've never even heard of before with different sets of friends that you've made while you were here. And in preparation for leaving here, after you've celebrated on that wonderful graduation day in your fun little cap and gown with all your friends and your family, take all those moments that you celebrated here at Vanderbilt and take those out into the world, into your life, and continue celebrating that. Because like I said before, celebration just isn't a part of the college experience, but a part of the human experience as well.
My name is Nikita Kandai, and I'm from Aurora, Illinois. I'm a senior this year, and this is going to be my second year as the RA on Gillette 3. The tenet I want to talk about today is caring. Caring, as according to the community creed, is the concern for the well-being and dignity of others. We are dedicated to supporting one another within our community. We make a lifelong commitment to channeling service, knowledge, and experience toward the betterment of humanity. To me, Vanderbilt has been one of the most caring communities I've ever encountered. You guys have seen it yourself from Move Crew when you first came in here. You had hundreds of upperclassmen cheering you on when you first moved in, and that's because they care. They care about you, they care about our university, and they care about each other enough to help each other when you guys are all moving in. You'll see it with your professors. The professors here are so willing to work with you if you have any problems. And even if you don't come to them, if they see that you're struggling, they take it upon themselves to go and talk to the deans and to us and to try to help you and make sure that you're doing the best that you can. And most importantly, Gillette is one of the best communities I have encountered here at Vanderbilt. I was a freshman here in Gillette, and I was an RA here last year, and I cannot be more thrilled to be here for my senior year as well, because Gillette as a community just cares so much about everything. Like, we are notorious for caring so much about our house pride, about Dr. Dobson, about winning the Commons Cup. My freshman year was the last year that we won the Commons Cup, so this year better be the year that we bring it back to our house again. So I just want to encourage you guys to care about what you're doing here. Care about your grades, care about your roommate, care about your floor, care about your house, care about the Vanderbilt community in general, and also care about going out into the world. Don't stay stuck here in the Vandy bubble. Make sure that you go out and volunteer in the community, or just go out and learn about Nashville, because it's such a great city. So just in closing, remember to care about everything that you're doing here, and you're going to have the best time.
Hi everyone, I'm Vivian McBride. I am the RA on the 5th floor of Gillette, and I'm a junior from Gurnee, Illinois, and I am an English and psychology double major. I'm here to talk to you about civility today. According to the Vanderbilt Community Creed, civility is a genuine respect for the rights of others. We value constructive disagreement and are mindful of the potential impact of our words and actions. Here in Gillette House, I believe that civility means more than just common courtesy. It's a belief that your neighbors, your hallmates, and your housemates deserve to be treated with utmost respect. This belief is reflected in our status as a house, not just a dorm. Every one of you was chosen to live in Gillette House this year because of your strengths, talents, and experiences. Everyone brings something different to the table. It is civility that allows us to celebrate and respect these differences, and to ultimately grow together as a house. To me, civility within Gillette House means respecting your roommate contract. It means not having to be told to turn your music down at midnight. It means honoring the rules of this house, because honoring the rules shows respect for your RAs, Dr. D, and each other. It means making genuine friendships with your housemates. It means keeping the common spaces in this house clean. And ultimately, it means seeing Gillette as a house, not just a place to live. Respect each other, respect your RAs, respect Dr. D, and respect Gillette.
My name is Charlotte McLeod. I am a second-year graduate student in Peabody College. I'm from Baltimore, Illinois, and I am the head resident of Gillette House. I'm also the RA on the 2nd floor of Gillette, and I'm really, really excited you guys are here. So my creed tenet is about discovery. Discovery to me means exploring yourself and exploring your community. Now, with some discovery, there can be some challenges and there can be some risks, but we embrace that while you're here. So take different classes, go different places. If you see somebody new, say hi to them, get to know them, and get to know their stories, because there's so many stories here on Vanderbilt's campus and in the community.
My name is Dane. I'm from Covington, Louisiana, and I'm going to be a sophomore in chemical engineering. And today I'm going to talk to you all about accountability. According to the Vanderbilt Creed, accountability is taking responsibility for our actions and their consequences. We accept the duty to actively participate in the decisions that affect our academic and personal lives, and we honor our commitments to ourselves and to others. Understanding that each decision that we make can have either a positive or a negative effect will inspire us to be behind our decisions 100%. If you fully believe in anything that you are doing, in my opinion, then you really can't make a wrong decision, because if it's something you truly care about and you are 100% accountable for whatever happens as a result of that decision, then you can't go wrong as long as you stay true to yourself. You're going to undergo enormous growth in all areas of your life during your time at Vanderbilt. The relationships that you will form will challenge you to understand that it's time to grow up and care more about just yourself. You're going to have to understand that everything you do can affect your roommate, it'll affect your grades, it'll affect your studies, and eventually life beyond Vanderbilt. The relationships that sometimes you have to sacrifice in order to hold yourself accountable in becoming the best student, roommate, and friend that you can be. As you set goals for yourself and decide on who you want to be and what you want to get out of Vanderbilt, the accountability you have for yourself will play a huge role in maximizing what you get out of this experience. It is especially important during these next few months to make sure that you stay true to yourself and the morals that you came here with, and always hold yourself accountable for the decisions that you make. In closing, I challenge you to set goals for yourself. Push yourself to become the best person that you can be, and hold yourself accountable to make sure that these goals come true. It will be an amazing year if you can leave knowing that you gave the best of yourself in everything that you did.